most creative way I could figure out for doing this. All right. Oh, wow, that was a fun play, wasn't it? I'm not good at football. I just want to emphasize that to the audience. I'm really not good at playing football. All right, so hello everyone and welcome to the Mindless show. This is the sport episode. It's not centric around football in particular, AFL in this case. But you know,
well,
that's
this
how
is
it goes.
non-AFL.
That is an AFL, and I am wearing my sunglasses because my eyes are very sensitive to the sunlight because I'm a child and I spend all my time inside.
Arsenal fan.
Yeah, what about him?
All right, leave the beef aside.
Who do you go for?
Liverpool.
Ah, okay, at least you're not Tottenham.
I'm not very big on either.
Ah, that's whatever, it's fine.
I don't even know who you're talking about. All right, so who do we have for guests? What is your name, guest?
Kazuma?
Kazuma. We got Kazuma and we have that guy. I'm obviously your host, Mr. Mindless. I don't even remember if I even introduced myself. And we're doing sport. Do we know much about... You guys know about sport.
Yeah.
So you're on both sides of me. It's weird enough to be in the middle to be doing this. I just thought it might be good for symmetry reasons, but now I'm regretting my life choices.
Anyway.
You're never in the middle, are you?
No, I'm never in the middle. I only did it once and it was awkward. So, should we start with football?
Yep, sure.
AFL. It's the Aussie game. It's the way we play. We're Aussies, of course. So, you can do it. Give us a detailed description of what AFL is.
Okay, you got a ball and you kick it.
You kick it through goalposts.
I've learned something new.
As you can see in our previous thing, there's goals, so 2 goalposts and 2 point posts. If you kick it between on the right or the left side, it's 1 point. If you kick it without being touched or anything in the middle, 2 goalposts, then it is a goal, which is 6 points. There are too many rules to count.
Yeah, I was going to say, especially for someone who knows umpiring, I'm like, I'm not going to get you to explain the rules. We'll be here for another hour and a half.
Yeah, because they make new rules every year, so it's fucking annoying.
Yep.
But yeah, you can't run 15 metres without bouncing it, but you can either bounce or touch it on the ground.
And you're Guernsey?
Okay, this is Richmond, best team there is. Yeah.
It's the team we grew up with. But I mean,
Won
as of
grand final
2017,
last
they
year,
are
which
the
you can
best
imagine
team
what
there
that
is.
Oh, no, they just won last year. That doesn't
That means they're the best team.
Well, we are.
That's how it works.
Actually, it means we're currently the best team, yeah.
Well,
Because we're the most recent one to win.
Yeah, well, in 2016, that means we were the best.
Yeah, you were the best team. You're not anymore, you're the worst team.
Western
Bulldogs.
Ladder.
Bulldogs, yeah, that was a good game. I'm not much of a football person, or even sport. I stopped following sports back when about 5-6 years ago. So I feel like I should explain my side just because this is why we never did I've never done a sports topic until now. As you could see through that footage in the intro, I'm not very good at football. I never really have been. I did Auskick, did a whole bunch of stuff. Used to play at my school a lot. Used to even do soccer as well. Soccer I was better at because I don't even know how to bounce one of these balls. They're just too oddly shaped. It's like Australia, too oddly shaped. So let's talk about soccer because that's
football.
Or football. Do you call it English football?
No, I just call it English football to tell people it's fucking football.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer calling football Aussie rules anyway because it's, I don't know.
Soccer is not soccer. It's football.
But it still is soccer.
It's football.
But it's soccer to the people who don't know what football is.
You don't hit the ball with a sock.
What are footballs are? Because there's
American football.
Which one? What's American football? Is that rugby?
NFL.
Is that rugby?
No, NFL. Rugby is...
What does that mean? What does NFL mean?
National Football League.
That doesn't help me. Oh yeah, we got a train station right behind us.
American. It's the one with the gridiron where they throw.
Oh, is it?
It's
the one that
it's...
Yeah, they've got the kind of square thing with a stick on it.
Yeah, touchdown.
I thought that was rugby.
No,
rugby
is similar to it.
2 goalposts with a bar across the middle.
Rugby
I'm
is
telling you, I don't know
quite
anything
similar,
about
but
football.
it's also very different.
Okay, so there's NRL, it's NFL.
NRL
is
NFL.
NFL, so 2 different things. NRL is National Rugby League, right?
Yeah.
So there's rugby, there's rugby, there's American. Could you call it American football?
American football or NFL? It's
okay. So American football, Australian football,
football.
Everyone else's football.
Yeah, it is worldwide football.
Yeah.
Also basketball, hockey, all that sort of stuff. Basketball is good.
Yeah. God, there are too many sports.
Tennis.
How many sports do you follow?
Football, AFL, and rugby.
Did you go for the rugby?
Yeah,
Melbourne
exactly.
Storm.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't follow rugby, so they were in the grand final this year.
Yeah, we won last year. Yeah.
I watched that. To me, it was not very enjoyable because I had no idea what's going on.
Oh,
It was great for me. That means both of my teams won.
Yeah,
I was very happy with that.
I've only had one
Didn't Chelsea win the last
Premier League.
Premier League?
Yeah, they won last season. The year before that, Leicester. The year before that, Chelsea. This year's more than likely Man City.
There's actually a team called Man City, or is that like an acronym or something?
No,
Manchester City.
and
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Yeah, Man U and Man City. You don't go Man City because then you could go Man Cunt.
Yes, you could. You could definitely do that. This is actually quite a nice view. So we're currently at a football ground in Australia, of course, because that's where we live. And this is just. What's this place exactly called? This isn't the barracks, is it? Or what is the barracks?
It's just the
Or is that just
It's
a
just the stands.
Okay, good. What the hell is the barracks then? Is that a military term? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Barracks is
Cool.
an armory.
I'm getting myself confused, but that's kind of the point. Like, I'm not exactly needing to learn more about the football, but like just knowing, like this is shit I grew up with. Like I grew up going to football games. We all did, I'm assuming. Grew up going to AFL games.
I didn't grow up with them because I grew up watching it because my mum is not into football. My grandfather was really into football, and so was my uncle. And they go for Essendon. And basically, mum didn't like football because of that. And then dad's British, and he's not really into sports either, but he's okay with football. And basically, I only started watching it because Dad one day turned on a football game, which was North Melbourne versus Western Bulldogs, in like maybe 2002-03. And
Like, who would go for North Melbourne? So.
and basically,
I have friends in primary school who did.
I was a child,
There's so many
and
guys that I know that go for North Melbourne. They're all crying in their sleep.
yeah, and basically, I was watching this game, and basically, whoever won, because I was a kid, whoever won, and I didn't have a family team, which was Essendon, but I had no fucking clue what AFL was until that game.
Yeah.
And I went, okay, whoever wins this game, I'll follow them. And
Obviously, the better team won.
yeah, the Western Bulldogs won.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
That's a good choice. Because that's our grandfather's team. That's the one he's going for. Because we have it running pretty much, it's like in our blood in a way.
What?
Which is why, like AFL, that's why it's like weird enough that I don't follow football. Like even our older brother, Zama, in the show, he does umpiring with that guy here, and it's I just find it weird enough that they like are so into it. I'm like, I don't understand why it's entertaining. Like it's just one of those things I just don't
Grown
understand.
men fighting each other.
It's literally just grown men kicking a ball to each other. Who gives a shit?
Well, we do.
But like
it's
I used to
fun
as a
watch.
kid, I used to find it so fun. But yet, whenever I went to a live show of it, like whenever I went to see Richmond, a live show, yeah, live show. Whenever I went to see Richmond play live, it was always like I'm just going to play my Game Boy instead because I did not care enough.
There goes
So
the
what do
football.
you like?
What do you mean? What do I?
What do you like more than anything on this planet?
I like film.
Yeah, and not everyone likes films.
Yeah, no, but I can understand
That's
it.
the thing.
I can understand
Yeah.
that not everyone likes films, just
I
like how people
understand
might
that
like
not
sport
everyone
more than
likes
film.
AFL or any sports at all,
Yeah,
really.
it's like when you're with that sort
It's
of
just
stuff.
some people do and some people don't.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just like the entertainment value of football doesn't register in my brain anymore. Not since I was in early high school when I stopped giving a shit about football and more or less competition in general. So I didn't care about football or soccer or really any sport for whatever ones I did like. And I grew up playing a lot of different sports. I did swimming, I did tennis, I did AFL, I played soccer. I did all baseball and all these different things in primary school and with friends. And it was just
And
now the only sport I play is Foursquare.
So
I have to reference that.
So how are you a Liverpool fan?
How am I? Because of my dad.
As your dad?
I'm a fan of everything because of my dad, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Liverpool, I just go for because of my dad.
Do you want to go to the football?
Does your dad watch the games?
You can
Not
keep
really.
talking. The mic will pick you up.
Yeah, I know. Did he used to?
What?
I don't know. He watches games every now and then. I can't remember why he goes for Liverpool.
No, I don't know. I don't even know why he goes for Richmond comparing that our grandfather goes for.
I know exactly why he goes to Richmond. He's told me the story 20 times.
He probably told me as well, but I forgot.
I think he was at it might have been a St Kilda Richmond game, and at the time he went for the Bulldogs because Granddad did, and he was sitting in front row, like on the flank, I think it was, and
He comes off a train.
Yeah, and one of the Richmond greats, I think captain of the team, might have been 1960s or 1970s or something, got pushed over the fence and landed in his lap, and ever since then he's a Richmond fan.
That's a great way to become a fan of a team.
Yeah.
Richmond player, man. He tells it better than me because he knows it.
Yeah, of course he lived it. So
He had
of
a
course,
very
yeah.
close and intimate relationship with the team by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, look, I remember being there last year during the because him and Dad were at the grand final, and I remember watching it with.
That was pretty good.
I remember watching it with Mum.
I had standing room tickets with my dad, and we had another mate who got standing room tickets as well, but he had a friend who didn't show up, who had an actual seat. So he went up there and sat in that seat, which had cushion and all the grand final pack and everything, lucky bastard. But we ended up on the ground level because it was standing room tickets, and we got to after the game, after we won. We got to go down to the fence because we were behind all the Adelaide fans, so they all up and left.
Yeah.
And we both went down to the fence and high-fived all the players when they ran around. So
That's awesome.
I remember.
Did you cry?
No.
Were you close to? Like,
I don't see crying
teary.
in sport. Like,
oh no, like
for
teary.
some things I do, like I guess, but like.
Yeah, it was probably an
Some
emotional
things you
moment.
can see it, like the president, he was bawling his eyes out because it's the team he's with them, you know.
I probably was about the wind. I don't know how much we'll pick up on the mic, but it's quite a.
So yeah, and I was just extremely happy. It much like all of the players, it was unbelievable. You couldn't really. It felt like it was a dream. So. It's pretty cool.
I remember it actually because this is both the Bulldogs game. I didn't really. I mean, this was kind of back when footy was kicking back into my life in a way for watching it. Comparing that they kept bloody watching every fucking week. I mean, they still did for years, but for some reason I just always ignored it. I guess because of my work and whatever. So I remember whenever we were watching the AFL game, there at the ground, it was Richmond playing. Like, Mum would either have the radio on or the TV on, depending on if it was being broadcast to us or not.
Yeah.
And she would always be screaming about it and whatever. I'm just like it's strange the passion she has comparing that. I wouldn't expect that she would care so much, but she oddly does. But I think it's because of the fact that, you know, this guy here and our dad are both. Yeah, exactly. She wants to win for you, and like. During last year's grand final, when we were watching, because Mum and I were watching TV, and I was just there because I'm just having lunch or whatever. I didn't really care much, but like I just kept coming out to see how the game was going. I think there was like some part in somewhere was like, this was your childhood team, and you want to see them win a grand final, and I did, and I actually enjoyed it. Yeah. It's the only time I probably ever really enjoyed watching football again. But like,
well, you don't know what happens if Richmond win the game.
I don't think I care as much. You know, it's like. Who was it? Who was the team that kept winning in the early millennium?
Try more than that.
Hawthorn?
No,
Hawthorn.
There was one that won in like 2000, 2001,
yeah,
2000.
Brisbane. It wasn't 2000. It was 2001, 2002, 2003.
Yeah, but they were going for the fourth one, and like they were all bawling their eyes out at the end of it because they lost, and it was really interesting. Like I obviously didn't watch the game live because I was still like a child. To the level of I probably wasn't. I don't even know if I was conscious enough, but like I was. It was like there was not a rerun, but it was like an interview of
even though it was
the
their
coach
fourth
or someone.
One, they still cared.
I don't think it was the coach. I think it was the captain. Someone was interviewing the captain on the TV, and because it was like the Brisbane game or some shit was playing, and they mentioned this and how that they showed like footage of them all bawling their eyes out because they'd lost the grand final. I'm thinking like, you've won 3 years in a row. Get over yourselves. Like. I don't understand exactly why you need to win again. Like you got all the way to it. Like,
how much work they've put into it, how they got there, how they
Plus,
played in the
probably
game.
not all of the players would have been in the last three. Some of them might have not have won
Yeah,
grand final.
that too.
I guess there's that aspect. Yeah.
So obviously, like they're big name players.
You want
which-
yellow?
Is that a wasp or is it?
It's a something.
It's some beer or wasp.
Is it Jonathan Brown?
That's
What
not
about
Jonathan Brown.
No,
Jesus.
no, the player, like the Brisbane player.
The Brisbane player,
Yeah.
the captain.
Yeah,
Well,
like
was the captain.
he would have been on the team at all those three premierships, but
No, he was. He was.
Yeah.
That's probably the guy being
'cause,
interviewed,
like, He's a commentator now, so it pops
Yeah.
up with
For
it
Fox.
saying Jonathan Brown, 3-time premiership winner. Or,
yeah.
what was he? I'm trying to think.
I remember it was like
I'm pretty sure. I know he was definitely there for 2.
there were consecutive years in AFL where they had it was like
Because
Geelong,
I wasn't really
Hawthorn,
around
Geelong,
back then
Hawthorn, right?
too much, so
How old are you?
I was 1, 2, and 3.
He was
Oh,
born in 2001. Let's put it
Oh.
that way.
Actually, I was 0, 1, and 3.
yeah.
And 2, sorry.
See, I remember.
But like, I know it pops up saying that he was Coleman medal winner. I'm not sure if it was it
Yeah.
pops up as a 3-time Coleman medal winner or 3-time premiership player or something.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. He definitely played in one,
Yeah.
at least.
Um,
yeah.
I remember the third one quite clearly because I went to a friend's barbecue
Last time Brisbane.
when I was 5,
2004.
and I just remember them talking about the Brisbane winning the grand final that day. And it was like, I had no fucking clue what was happening. I knew the league existed. I was only watching Bulldogs games. I had no fucking clue what was happening. I don't know if we were doing good or bad.
Okay, what are your least favourite sports?
My
So I
least
figure we
favourite?
could talk about bloody AFL forever because God knows how long we've been watching it for.
Soccer,
Golf.
Soccer's your least favourite sport.
one of them.
How? Why?
Only because of the offside rule.
What is
Yeah.
the offside rule?
Well, the
So-
offside rule, basically, you've got your two last backmen before the goalkeeper, and if there's a forward, like an attacker, who goes behind or in front of, basically, the two backmen, and the ball's passed to him, it's classed as offside. So you have to get the ball and then get past the defenders to get a goal.
Well-
and it makes it really, really low-scoring game. Like, and
I mean,
the
have you
crowds are
watched
great. I
rugby
love
where they have to throw the ball backwards?
No,
yeah, but they
no,
still
no.
score quite heavily.
Yeah, no, you don't. You can pass it forward. That
Okay.
that is quite
It's the basis of it.
Yeah, it's the
But,
basis
like-
of it. Just continue and then I'll.
Yeah, but
Fix
like
him
I love
later.
the crowds. The crowds, because when you actually finally get a goal,
Oh, it's fucking
they
amazing.
go. But there are games where it's 0-all for
Yeah.
the whole game. That's like I can't be. I don't like that because it's just not
Yeah, there's
enough
not enough.
excitement.
There's not enough payoff.
I'm
on the
saying
actual
there are
person,
AFL
yeah.
games that are boring as shit. Like there was
North Melbourne versus
North
St
Melbourne
Kilda.
St Kilda. They kicked 1 goal. I think it was 2 goals 12 to 2 goals 10. At like the first quarter, I think it was either quarter time or half time, and it was a completely dry day.
Yeah.
It was atrocious.
How
man.
long ago is this?
Oh, this was
This
just
was
a few
last
days
weekend.
ago.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
this
Good
was just a
Friday.
few days ago.
It was Good Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Friday.
well, it's Monday, so last weekend.
Yeah.
It was recently.
It was recent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
St Kilda
three
still
days
a
ago.
Good Friday.
Horrible. But yeah, there are matches like that that are horrible. But I reckon the best matches of footy are more entertaining for me than the best matches of soccer. Like the Germany-Brazil game, where
But
Germany.
that's not a good match.
Yeah, but it's high scoring.
It's high scoring
Yeah.
in the sense of Germany.
Yeah,
if you
but
ask any
that's
Brazil
like
fan,
I'm
they'll commit
saying- yeah.
suicide in front of you.
I'm saying like that's a really, really high-scoring game.
Yeah,
Was it
yeah.
7 goals to 1 goal?
7 to
Yeah.
1. It was 7-0 to.
Yeah, to
Or 7-0 and then Oscar.
Oh, that's
scored
playing
the goal.
soccer.
yeah, and then
I've
they
played football before.
Yeah, no, they've got both.
They've got both. They've had both the
And
whole
they
time.
stuffed up a goal at like the end, and then it went down the other end. Brazil got a goal, so it
Yeah.
could have been 8-0, but instead it was 7-1.
Yeah.
But like that, even then, I didn't watch the whole thing. Dad just skipped through all the patches of nothingness because
Yeah.
they're just passing it around to each other, trying to get through, and like.
See,
Because I didn't grow up with it, I don't find that
Yeah.
interesting. I find really high scores interesting. That's why I don't always
so
find
like
rugby
you like
interesting.
NBA?
Yeah, no, that's actually right. I didn't grow up with that either, but
I
the
haven't
guys
grown
in my,
up
the
with
guys
that,
in my
but-
class always watch it, so I've started watching it, and it's not bad. Because I
Do you
like
follow
they
it?
score it a lot.
Like,
I don't follow any teams.
no. I realize you probably wouldn't at this stage, but like, do you have any favourite players? And like, I'm not the sort of person that bags people off for having favourite players and just following them.
Basketball, I don't have favourite players or favourite teams or anything.
You just watch whatever's on?
If there's a match on that's close, then I'll watch it. Cause,
okay.
Like, there was a match recently, I don't know the teams, I can't remember what the teams were. Mm-hmm. That soccer ball's just gone onto the road.
That's good.
Oh, has it? I think it has. Yeah, it has. Kicked it over.
Well,
never mind.
That car just stopped.
It was an extremely close game, and it was down to the last couple seconds to see which team would win. And that's the game that I really like watching.
Yeah.
Like the St Kilda Collingwood grand final where there was a draw. It's like that's what you want to see.
Oh, St Kilda Collingwood, yeah.
So, what was your least favourite?
Golf.
Golf.
I just despise golf.
That's probably one of my
golf is so bad.
Your favourite or
one of my least favourites?
Oh yeah.
They had an add-on for like the Masters.
I like playing it.
For golf. I'm like
not actually playing a proper match, but
Mini
going
golf?
into the shooting range,
driving
range.
I've never done that, but it just seems
I've
like
only done it like twice. It's actually quite fun.
See, with golf, it just seems like more of a game that you would enjoy playing than watching.
I think most games I'd enjoy
It's
playing,
like cricket.
but if I was more
You
physically,
enjoy playing it more than you do watching it.
if I was more physically active, I'd prefer playing games more.
I do like cricket as well.
Yeah.
Cricket.
That's just something I should have said.
Let's not talk about the recent fucking controversy with ball touching.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about how we polish your balls.
Did you say ball touching?
They did more than that, but
I don't care. That's why I'm saying it.
Ball tampering.
Yeah.
Don't care.
They
I don't
changed the
follow-
aerodynamics of the ball, and that is completely not.
Yeah, so that it bounces weirdly.
Yeah,
But
I know why they did it,
it's
and
really,
I know that they're idiots, and I don't care enough
Yeah.
because my colleague keeps fucking going on about it. I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's still bad.
Test matches of cricket, I like to know the final result to see who's won, because, same as one-day matches, but the matches that I actually really like are T20 matches, because, again, it's just hit back, bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
So, and it's interesting.
Yeah.
There's fire. Whenever it's 6.
See,
so that's what I find interesting.
I don't understand how golf can be so interesting.
Like, even though I've grown up with football,
it's good with old people.
I'm more into, I'm going to have to say it, but English football, because I feel more of a connection, and in the sense of,
He's talking about soccer, just in case you didn't realise.
Yes. Well, I think they're going to understand what English football is.
I know, kind of behind it.
But I just find it when like a player scores a goal, it's just fucking exhilarating.
Oh yeah. When they actually kick the goal, some of the goals can be absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, like Thierry Henry against
bicycle kicks are just flipping over and kicking it in.
There was a recent goal via Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he moved to LA Galaxy and he kicked it. I don't remember if it was just over the halfway line, but the goalkeeper kicked it out towards the other half, and then Zlatan got the ball and just smashed it back over into the goal, and it was just fucking insane to see.
It's also funny when they stuff up.
That too.
And did you see the one where the goalkeeper threw the ball? And he threw it into the back of the
head.
of the other team's head, and it bounced back in for a goal.
Yeah.
And the guy who got him the goal because it came off his head was lying on the ground thinking, what the hell just happened? Because he just got hit in the back of the head with a soccer ball.
And everyone's like, you did a fucking great job!
English football. And everyone's running over to him and saying, yeah, you got a goal. He's thinking, what?
I touched something?
It was great.
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper's just sitting there like, oh my god.
What about, because, there's so much complaining I could do about golf, but let's talk about more personal stuff to do with us. To make the episode seem more, it's not like, as if we're talking about highlights like all fucking AFL commentators do, or sports commentators. Like, remember that one time when this happened? No, I wasn't alive. Stop talking about it. I'm going away. Usually it's like the best stuff happened 20 years ago. Who cares? But yeah, like growing up, did you guys do much in the terms of sports?
Yeah, I played footy for 2 years and what's it called? Auskick for 1 year.
Oh yeah, Auskick. Yeah, I did Auskick for a year with my older brother.
Yeah.
I remember too because I played in the game. It was a Richmond-Brisbane game where they ended where they drew. But like apparently my this is during primary school. My primary school principal and her son were at the game and saw us there because our dad was also like the small umpire there because like the Auskick, it's all like volunteer stuff, most of it. So like the umpires that we had or goal umpires were most of the parents were out. My dad was one of the goal umpires, and me and my brother were playing. and we were like so excited. And like I don't think I touched the ball once, but I was out on the ground playing during halftime. It was fucking great. And like a couple of days later, we get to school, there's an assembly, and they pretty much call us out. Like our principal was like, "Oh, we just wanted to say like we saw like yada yada and yada yada playing football with the Oz kick," and we're just like, "Jesus, you actually saw us? That's kind of weird." But like, this is great. Like it's just like a weird moment of recognition that someone had realized that we were out in the field, outside of our parents and family being there. That's probably the best sports memory I think I have.
Yeah.
Like, and I was shithouse at fucking Oz kick.
This
and
isn't
football.
a good memory, but when I played footy for Fitzroy, in my second year, I think it was. It's either second year or the first year. There's only two. I broke two people's legs.
Oh fuck!
You what?
I broke two people's legs in the same game.
The one time you don't listen, and it's just like
from tackling them.
fucking hell. Oh, tackling was the fucking scariest shit.
Yeah, I was a defender,
Oh, yeah.
and I broke their legs because they were idiots.
You tackled them and then you saw their leg and it went.
No, I broke their legs in tackles.
You purposely just like, fuck you.
I didn't sling
I'm
them.
10, I'm gonna beat you up.
I didn't do a sling tackle. I just did a normal, regular tackle. They're fucking weak. They're like, they were. If you saw them, you would go, oh yeah, obviously that's gonna happen.
Think of my arm as a leg.
Like, imagine Mr. Mindless's skinny arm. Imagine that even skinnier, and
How old
it
were you?
snapped it. Like 11 or 12.
Yeah, I was almost right, 10.
Oh no, 10 or 11, because I think, yeah, you play for under 11s and 12s. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's fucked.
Yeah, it was a good day.
We had one.
Well, I
time
didn't
where-
experience that, but I have had some really good tackles in
Yeah.
the past. Yeah, so screw you. I played.
Yeah, you have your turn. I'll go
I
next.
played footy for 5 years, 4.5 kind
This thing is fucking itchy. Go on.
of, and
The mic gets itchy. I'm like, if it's on the wrong spot, it gets itchy. I'm sorry. Go on.
jeez. So yeah, made it to 2 grand finals. Won one, lost one, unfortunately. Well, still fortunate that I actually won one.
You won the first one, didn't you?
Yeah, I won the first one.
I was there.
Which is in my second year, and
I was there.
lost the fourth one. Lost the second one in my 4th year. That was pretty good. The first kind of 2 years, I didn't do much, really, because I was put in the forward pocket, and then it's kind of the spot you get put in when you don't do anything. But then the second half of it, I was on the wing and did a lot more. So yeah, there's not much else to really say. They're the 2 good things that happened. Well,
Yeah.
one bad one.
I played forward once out of every game I played defender or full. I think I played halfback or fullback. It would interchange at times. But once the coach just went, play whatever position you choose, and he basically, in the end, he didn't do that, and then it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna flip the team. And I played forward once. I kicked a goal, but for some reason the umpire called it a free kick to the other team.
Oh, jeez.
I remember we once.
I was getting tackled, but I kicked the goal.
Yeah.
And it was through the goalpost already, and then like a second later, he just called a free kick. It was like the only time I nearly scored a goal was that, and otherwise I scored 2 behinds
I had one
when I
time
was defender still.
I had one time in primary school where we had our school was large enough for the sports segment that like the section that for soccer we had that was winter sports. So like the sports went in segments. Like you had summer sports and winter. Soccer was a winter sports for some reason. I guess because it's better to play in the mud during soccer.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 2 teams. There was our school's A team and our school's B team. And I was in the A team was obviously like literally A team. They were the best that we had to offer.
Yeah.
And
So you're gonna offer them to the other school?
yeah.
Like,
No,
do you want
offer a
any of these
sacrifice.
players?
This is our
Take
blood
our best
sacrifice.
players
About
and beat us with
20, 10-year-olds. But like I was in the B team, and I remember one time we were playing against the A team, and so obviously me being in the B team meant that our team was not that good, and I was in the defense part.
Yeah, only because you were in it. If you weren't
only
in
'cause
it, they would have been a good.
Yeah,
team.
they would have nailed it. Yeah, because I totally touched the ball during that game, except when they kicked into my face a couple of times. Before I wore glasses permanently.
That's
but
good.
like that's why I played.
actually got
That's why I stopped
possessions
playing
when I
sport
played
for a
in
lot of
B
it
team.
because I started wearing
I
glasses.
did the
a
same
lot more
thing,
often.
and I actually got possessions.
But
Like
they,
2 or 3.
I remember it was we got through half of the game and the B team were getting fucking pounded. It was like 6-0 because obviously we weren't good enough to get a single score in.
Well, 1 goal to nothing.
No, 6-0. Why would you say
Are you
1 goal to
talking
nothing?
about soccer?
I'm talking about soccer.
Talking about soccer.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about
No,
football.
I'm talking about soccer. That's how like I said, we're
I
into
was
sports.
talking about football. That's where I got my possessions.
And so, like halfway throughout the game, it starts raining. So, our coach, well, the A team's coach, Joe, being like he was like my English teacher.
God, you must have been shit.
Yeah, we were real shit. And he was just like, oh, let's call the day the A team's won. I'm just like, I don't think that's fair, but I mean, we're also the same school, so I don't think it really fucking matters. But like, I remember it because I'm just like, that's kind of a dick move on their part. But at the same time, it's like,
No,
it kind of isn't.
It's what do you call it?
I don't know if you call
Well,
it regulation or not, but you know.
It's not
just like-
sportsmanship. That's for sure.
No.
But it was more or less just the idea of
That's
like,
just
you know,
basically saying they're dead already. Stop fucking them.
yeah, stop milking.
No, but there's
dead
a
horse or
specific
whatever
name
the fuck
for
it is.
it. It's like mercy or something. Like you just.
But we didn't even give up. They were just like, yeah, we've won. Let's just move on.
You're down by so much, so they just go, okay, yeah, just.
But it was also because it was raining.
Like,
And like because of the weather, we don't want to be late
more
to get.
so.
Yeah, but I think it was more just like because this was still when the schools played against each other. So it's like if the A team plays against, like if the A team gets this win, then they're high up on the leaderboard, so it doesn't really matter. And we're like, yeah, why the fuck would you want the B team to be better than the A team? That wouldn't make any sense. Like even if we had a really lucky ass fucking day, like leprechauns and shit were running around and we were winning, then they'd still say, oh, the A team won. Like there'd be no way that they'd let us let the B team win that. But
Well, that's the thing.
That was a fun
That's
day.
what a lot of people don't realise. They want to win a premiership in a higher level. But if you put all your good players in the lower level, then you get a premiership. So you think, wouldn't you just go for that and then have the A team being shit to swap it?
Yeah.
Like, surely there's a team out there that realises, well, who gives a shit? This year we're no chance of winning the A teams. Let's drop them all into the B teams and fuck everyone up.
I just
yeah, just a complete misdirection. Yeah, put all the A team into the B team and have the B team be the A team, and then whenever they play the A team always loses. But whenever they play the B team, they get fucked over. Like oh, B team, that means they're shit. Just like a wave of students just tackle them down. It's like get the fucking ball. And they
I just remember.
That's how soccer works, right?
Kinda. I just remembered when I was in high school, we played a hockey game just in PE.
Oh,
I was really good at fucking hockey.
I was good at hockey as well.
No one got past me. Literally,
I was good
like,
setting
Okay, I wasn't
egotistical
like
version
no
of me when I
one
was
got past
13.
me, but I was the one that was only. I wasn't the only one that scored, but like I was one of the main people that
I
scored.
think I might have scored. But I was a defender. I just went into defence, and everyone who was on my team was like, you go defence. And I just stood there. Every time someone tried to go, I blocked it and fucking, yeah.
Every time they came at me, I'd be like, "Fuck you!" Just slap them across the face.
Well, this actually
once
relates
got
to a
my
story that I
fucking
was
leg
going to
fucked
tell.
up because of a hockey stick.
Sorry, continue. He's interrupting.
Both of you were. Basically, what happened was I was in high school. We were playing a hockey match in PE. I was hit in the face with a hockey stick.
Oh.
I was telling this person earlier, and the teacher told him as well, don't swing your hockey stick, you're going to hit someone in
They
the
always
face.
said that, man.
Don't swing it or don't follow through.
Don't swing and follow through.
Yeah.
It's like, for one, you're not supposed to go like that. Like,
Yeah.
it's
not
not
fucking
goal.
baseball.
Stop. You don't go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not golf.
it's
That's
not
actually a better
golf.
It's not
example,
golf.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was basically saying, yeah, don't do that, otherwise you're going to hit someone in the face. I literally said that a minute before he hit me in the face. And I was bleeding from, I didn't
Several
have...
different points.
No, I had a blood nose, and I was like,
And I still
a bit
managed to
shook
continue
'cause I know
playing and got more goals.
I was
Gotta make it
so
heroic.
surprised and annoyed at him, and
So you got the stick and beat him over the head.
No.
No, you were in the shower and just shanked him.
So, in that
Shanking in the
situation, you would think the teacher would rush to the person that was hurt, right?
Yeah.
The teacher rushed over to the kid, Darcy, who did hit me in the face, because he was crying. Okay. He was crying, he hit me in the face, and everyone that wasn't...
So he was crying because he knew he'd done a bad thing. Okay,
all the girls and the teacher went to him and asked, had I hurt him? And he goes, no, I hit him in the face. And then they went, and they just looked at me and gave me a bad look. And I was like, I'm sorry, I just got hit in the face. I'm bleeding. Am I supposed to be in the wrong here?
I'd love if you just look back at them they would just give me this shitty look you fucking idiot. And you're just like, do you have any fucking tissues? I'm kind of bleeding here, you cunts. Be as honest as you can.
Anyway, that just amazed me in that sort of sense. I've broken a lot of bones, and that wasn't a broken bone.
I haven't broken anything.
I've broken my foot, I've broken my thumb, I've broken
anything either.
I've broken my arm, I've fractured my coccyx,
Jesus.
which has been the worst because it still affects me. And will affect me for the rest of my life.
I got dark.
Yeah. I've broken two people, one person, or a leg on two different people.
Really? I broke 3 people's spines.
Well, they can join twins, so
Imagine, that would actually be funny.
They all can join
the
same spine.
Have you seen the video of this is sad to say, but it's pretty funny.
Is it sad or funny?
It's sad and funny, because it's sad because I laugh at it. It's a kid. It's like a kid playing NFL, and he's blind, and it's going, "What the fuck is going on?"
What the fuck is going on?
And he's just going like.
Have you seen the one where they say the kid's got a potato for a heart?
Yeah.
And he's running along, and they're all letting him go, and then this one guy comes along and
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's funny because
it's the funniest fucking video.
It's
and he's all just like, yeah, I got him.
And it's going like,
and everyone's looking at him like. He just killed the fucking kid.
Yeah, I just remember watching that, and it's like he goes off, and everyone's playing football, and he's just going because he's blind. I feel so horrible for doing that.
Yeah, it was so horrible. But everyone everyone I've seen who've reacted to that video have done the exact same thing. You got the teacher being he's such a nice, sweet kid. We just hope he does really well, and just cut. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's meme gold.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember one time I actually broke my glasses during soccer. This was indoor soccer in high school, and I was at the goal square. I think I was trying to get it in. This was post kicking someone in the face with a soccer ball. Literally the same day in the same game, I kicked the ball real fucking hard because I used to really pound the shit out of the soccer balls when I used to play. Or if I played baseball, pound
the shit out of the ball.
Pound the shit out of them. Yeah, that was my nickname.
Mr. Pounder.
The Pounder.
And so.
So
this is 10 minutes after I kicked this ball into a friend's face, and I felt so bad for it.
Hell.
But we kept playing. I was very aggressive when I played.
So you playing football. Not football.
And so we.
When you played football, did your dad ever do umpiring or boundary umpiring?
Can we get to that?
Goal umpiring.
Can we fucking?
No one said. My dad tore his ACL doing boundary umpiring for my game.
It would have been funny if you said doing goal umpiring. He's waving the flags.
He did the splits and tore his ACL.
Oh, shit. The amount of times you step on a wee piece of grass and the leg goes out.
And
yet I never tore my groin once.
I've never torn my groin.
No, but it was so, if it was anyone who had slightly weak muscles in their legs, it would have just ripped.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's not talk about tearing groins
now.
Let's go back to my shitty story
Do you not know what a groin muscle is?
a groin muscle.
The groin muscle.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I know enough. Legs, it's like the armpit of the legs.
Yeah, I know. I do have.
That's the most PG way I can explain.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, Dean. You got your dick. You got the two muscles next to it.
Again, I know what it is. But yeah, so high school. I'm at the goals. someone kicks the ball and they kicked it so hard, and so this isn't even me being aggressive enough. They kicked it so hard that it had smashed into my face and actually bent my glasses, and then I hit the ground.
It only
and
bent
then
your
and
glasses?
the belt, it went off my glasses, like it hit the front, like if I was with the football. So like, for example, of course, not exactly the best way to do it, but like it hit my glasses and just went off that way.
So,
into the
if
goals.
I was going to do
Into the goal, so they got a goal out of it.
Yeah, got a goal out of it. I fell down to the ground.
classic.
The bell went. Everyone left. I was getting up thinking like, what the fuck is going on? And nobody gave a shit that I'd been smashed in the face. I'm just like, my glasses are bent. I had to fix them up myself. Fucking hell.
The bent tries to fix it, snaps them.
I ended up getting like new glasses soon after that, but like fucking hell, that was just mental. No blood nose or anything. Still haven't had a blood nose. So
My
something.
experience with hockey was in, I think it was year 10. That's when I was doing all the good defensive shit.
Yeah.
And there was a girl who was about to swing through, and I'm like, okay, her arm's up like that. By the time she gets down to there, I can easily hit the ball. So I came in, hit the ball,
Puck.
stopped it. Puck, yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the
know
ball.
my shit.
Yeah, no, they use
Point for me.
in
Well,
our
they do use
PE,
the
they
balls.
use the ball.
Oh,
Fuck
no,
you
we-
guys.
What do we use?
I don't know. We either use a puck or a ball. I can't remember.
I don't know what we used.
Like, we use an orange ball.
Yeah, no, we did too, yeah.
I can't even remember.
Yeah, orange ball, I think it was. It might have been a puck. Honestly, I can't fucking remember.
it's hard to tell.
But anyway, so I stopped it. Nah, but the way it would have gone, I think I hit it. Then after I'd hit it, my arm swung out just a little bit to the side. I didn't swing through. She swung through, full force.
Yeah.
Missed the ball because I'd hit it.
Oh my god.
Hit me here as hard as she possibly could, just smack there.
Yeah.
I straight away collapsed to the ground. She's like, "Oh my god!"
It seems like we've got
See, that
similar
time it wasn't
experiences.
people going around to her saying, "Oh, you okay?" They went to me and we were like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, are you okay?"
Yeah.
It was full force. You could hear just the slap.
See, I wouldn't tell that story if everyone didn't go to him, because
Well, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't say it in detail. You just say, "I got hit in the face with a hockey."
hockey stick, yeah.
Stick.
Rather than going, I got hit in the face with a hockey stick, and then
no one
everyone
give a
paid
shit.
no one gave a shit and went to the kid that was crying when he was crying because he hit me in the fucking face.
Damn. Fuck. What are the most obscure sports that we could talk about?
Obscure.
Or just like
Water polo.
Quidditch.
Quidditch.
Oh yeah,
They
Quidditch.
do
actually
that
have Quidditch.
at conventions.
Yeah, I know.
They always have Quidditch there.
My friend
It's
Ryan.
very
Have you
actual thing
ever
in America.
have you
Yeah,
actually ever
my
seen
friend-
someone play Quidditch before?
Yeah, my friend
It
Ryan
is-
has a Quidditch jersey.
It's but that's different to playing Quidditch. Quidditch is so lame to watch outside of watching it in the
haven't
films
watched
because it's
it.
literally people with brooms between their fucking legs just
Because
throwing
they think
shit
they're
at each
cool.
other. I know it's
They think
it's
they're
sad,
wizards,
but
Harry.
hilarious. It's just like I mean, look, like no real disrespect to them. Like they're fucking playing sport. Compared to the stereotype being that nerds don't play sport, I can appeal to that because I don't play sport. I'm a nerd. But like, just out of all the sports you play Quidditch, I'm like, I don't really think you can consider that a sport. Like legally, it isn't.
Well,
Sure,
it
so-
is.
Yeah,
What the fuck is water polo?
Water polo.
I've heard of it.
It's
Define it.
It's the one where
exactly.
you've got it's like
It's not-
watched
is
the
it
rest-
really
it's like
water-
netball, but
yeah,
with
netball.
water.
Yeah, it's
that's what
netball
it's
and
like.
water.
I've only played that at a
Yeah.
university back when I was in high
I've
school.
watched it once at the Olympics.
We went to like Latrobe University. They had a
And-
pool and we played water polo. And I'm thinking, where are the horses?
I'd love to play water polo.
Water polo is
I never
fun.
did. Yeah, it's
Me-
just fucking weird. It's
Yeah,
like, why would you
me-
think of that?
Me and my
as a sport?
friends played water polo, and we instead of really playing, we just chucked the ball at each other.
Olympics. Is that relevant to talk about because it's sport? But like, who?
Yeah.
Well,
they
Commonwealth
are sports.
Games in like a day.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's,
a really weird sport in the Olympics would be
Oh,
shooting.
2 weeks ago. I don't know when this is
Shooting.
coming out. Can we just like be legit about this?
Okay, 2 weeks ago, the Commonwealth Games happened. It's not in a day. It's 2 weeks ago.
We totally didn't film this a while ago.
When does it even start?
I don't know. Sometime this weekend. It starts this week, I think. Yeah.
It starts tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, but still, like, I didn't even realize it was happening
that
until they were
Wednesday.
advertising it. I'm like,
You know
shit,
what?
we
I
have
won't be
Commonwealth
watching
Games
the
here?
Commonwealth bullshit games.
You know what? I won't be watching sport.
But it's in Australia.
Hold on, let me take my
Yeah.
gloves off for that to make it more sincere.
There was an advertisement that I watched for it like last
That's
night or the night
horrifying,
before.
Yeah.
Night before, not night before.
It was the night before.
Basically,
Isn't that before everybody saw
you know how the Olympics has like the Olympic torch?
Yeah.
So they have this.
I'm waiting for some maniac to just pick it up and start burning people.
It's more than likely that's probably happened already.
the guy who's running with the torch just tags. It's like,
and it's like,
And
and it's like, oh, they definitely have the flame
they've
going
got
the
to
whole
tag someone
time.
else while
yeah,
they're
yeah,
while
totally,
they're
yeah, totally. It's eternal. It doesn't end. Yeah, no, don't put out with water
But anyway,
There's
and then relight it with gasoline.
What's the fire in
It's actually really gas heated, actually.
in Melbourne?
the fire.
At the shrine.
The shrine, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone put it out.
Yeah.
Someone just got a bit of water and just splashed it and just went out. It's like
That's fucked. Well, that's like a different kind of flame. Like the
Yeah,
the
but that's-
eternal flame is like, oh, because we're
But
still
that's
playing the
for
same
useless.
game.
Honestly,
Like, I'm sorry if
the
you've got
guy-
family members that were at, well, what's it called?
The
Gallipoli?
war? Yeah, Gallipoli.
I don't think great granddad didn't actually go there. Did he?
I don't know. We know. So we
That
have a
was
family
that
member
was the
did.
most useless bullshit ever.
Oh yeah.
World War
Other
One,
wars were
World War
useless.
One, and World War Two. Well, all wars are bad, but like
We're not here to
World
talk
War,
about
War
fucking
One
World War
was
Two
a-
was only created because of World War
Yeah.
One.
World War
Well,
One is
It all happened
Basically.
because of a sandwich.
no
And,
World War
the
One.
aftermath of World War One, the fact that they were like
Yeah,
treated the Germans like
Yeah,
shit,
the Germans,
treated
yeah.
rebelled.
with the
I-
Treaty of Versailles. And
That's
so
what I
on.
find hilarious though. Is that I had a high school teacher
I like
who
how we've
literally
gone from
told
sport to
the
war.
theater. I had a high school teacher who told the theater class that the first, I think it was either the First or Second World War only happened because of a sandwich, but it's technically true, but not. It was just that the Archduke who got killed was, which did start the war,
Already.
was actually eating a sandwich at the time, or going
Yeah.
to buy one, was buying one with his wife.
Yeah.
And then he got assassinated, and they're like, let's start a war. And that's
Well,
how that
That's the
happened.
sandwich's fault.
I actually did the research though, like in class.
Yes, I know. I did.
I'm not just blindly
I did
saying this.
history in
Yeah,
year
I
11
did-
and 12.
Same. Yeah,
So did
that's fine.
I, but in year 10, and I didn't give a shit and I failed.
Oh no.
So
I
that's like
failed
more
the
of a
exam.
sport.
I passed everything.
Oh my
else.
god, can we talk about sports
Even though I
classes at school?
swear to
Like
God
not
I
like
passed
sports
the
like P,
fucking
like
exam.
not like P, but like
Inter-school?
No, like the health classes.
What?
The shit that,
I,
like-
I never went
Oh,
to
the
the
only
health
way-
classes.
Sex ed.
Yeah, the only way they integrate sex ed and shit would be through a sports class. That's how they do it in school.
Not
That's
for my
fucking-
school.
That's how we
They should
always
have done
do
it in a science class.
I
Just
never. I went to a sex ed in primary
They
school.
kind of casually did it in science class, but they weren't really on about it. Like I was like, "Here's a book about biology. Yeah, it has sex stuff in it. Read it if you fucking want to. We don't really care."
In a high school, supposedly
Hopefully
in
make
year
this
7 or
whole
8, we
textbook
had
no one reads it.
oh, throughout my school time in high school, we had this thing called advisory, which is just like before class sort of period with our advisors, which is just like basically like a small 15-20 minute class.
Ours was called homeroom.
Yeah.
Ours for about 15, 20 minutes. Yeah.
And basically, there was this. We had supposedly this one advisory group had sex ed as like just whatever, and they had
You actually learned something in those.
They
in those
had
advisory
bananas. No, so they had a banana and
things? And the condoms.
condoms.
You can't say it, Jesus. It's not
No,
like it's
no,
a fucking discriminatory
No,
word.
no, no. And basically,
screaming
what
it.
was considered the
Stop
most
screaming it.
attractive
Stop
girl
screaming
in
it, Jesus,
school.
Did you say it starts crying?
I did. I was going to say start screaming it like
What was?
condoms.
Who was the most attractive girl in school? This girl called Coco, and basically,
Coco.
yeah.
That's a name.
Yeah.
Search them up on Facebook.
Fuck.
know
No,
it.
no,
I'll
fuck.
bleep it out.
How
Yeah.
the fuck would you even spell? You're not meant to tell them.
Yeah, but he's gonna bleep it. You have to bleep it, please. Basically, please.
Why am I turning away from the mic? The mic's here.
Anyway, she supposedly, this is from word of mouth, but supposedly she had the banana and the condom, and she put it in her mouth,
She's
which was
right.
really supposedly.
It was probably a dare, but yeah, people do that.
Yeah, it was very supposedly weird but attractive from what everyone said.
I had my first sex ed class on my 13th
How could it not
birthday,
be?
and it wasn't sex ed, it was learning about puberty. which made me very relieved, but I was also very fucking worried when we were getting to that day, because I'm like, fuck, it's going to be on my birthday, we're going to have sex ed, because that was like the big thing.
Did you ever
you're
have...
year 7, you're going to learn about sex ed, it's fucking great.
Did you ever have that fuckwit in your class where he would masturbate in class?
Whoa! No, look, there's a guy I knew who probably would masturbate in class, but he was too fucking noisy to actually fucking masturbate in class.
So there was this from
That's
some girls that I know.
The Mindless show, After Dark.
There was this kid called, which is actually the boyfriend of this guy, which
the boyfriend of the person he's just mentioned before. Okay, okay.
Ethan basically.
Did this story get any worse?
He masturbated in class
His last name
like
was
10
Chanel.
times.
They got married.
I
gotta bleep all this shit out. God damn it, my priceless jokes.
Yeah, but this person.
You can say the first name. You can't say their last name.
Yeah, well, I don't remember his last name.
No, her.
Oh, Coco's.
Yes.
Oh,
Coco. Just say her last name's Pops.
Yeah.
okay.
Her name is Coco, like the film.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
Coco Pops. Like the cereal.
Coco Pops.
Yeah, like that cereal I had in the recent
So
episode of
Coco
Mindless show.
Pop's boyfriend Ethan,
Ethan
one of
Pops?
my friends Georgina, she saw him masturbating in class, and I don't know why she didn't tell the teachers.
Is she
Probably-
sure? Are you sure that she
You
really
know,
wasn't
there was
just
an interesting
scratching?
thing. There's a video.
Yeah.
Someone
this is
in
already
class.
going too far.
There's a video of someone in class, and she pointed the camera backwards, and you could see this stuff, weird shit coming from underneath the table.
Oh no.
Obviously, the guy had been masturbating and then ejaculated all over the floor, and she had it on camera, and then she's like, "What the fuck?" And the guy's just like, "What?" Yeah.
Fuck.
It was really fucking weird. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go back to sport.
I'm happy
Please.
I was never
Please.
able to see that.
Yeah. Why the fuck would you do that in class?
I've never
don't
wanted to talk
know.
more about sport in my life. That is really fucked up, though.
I know.
That is
That's
really-
what I'm saying. Like, I was just amazed.
God damn
that
it, Kazuma, what were you doing in high school?
Not me. Fuck off.
Change the topic. I once threw a chair at a kid once.
I did, actually.
But yeah, no,
I
all
did.
that
I
shit
picked it up
happened.
and threw it right next to him.
It's funny how it went from sport to war to coming in class.
On time. PG.
Coming on time in class.
Yeah, coming. C-U-M-M-I-N-G.
Bell goes,
to
oh god!
Get it.
Yeah, I know.
Bell goes, oh god, 5 seconds later, zip.
Fuck.
Bell goes, you just see this.
No, yeah, you zip your hands up and the penis is still out.
We had a kid in high school.
Yeah!
Everyone, he's just right next to the door. He stands up. Everyone's just looking at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, he did this when he was in year 10, and I just go,
wow.
like, imagine if that happened anymore. Because we're, like, next door to the year 7.
I had a class
I
in,
was just going, like, did that ever happen? Like, did he
They
ever...
just look through the door because it's open, and he's just stood up and looking at him like,
I had a class in year 7 once where there was a guy in our class, Odin, who he
was he
misbehaved.
by any chance Norse
No,
God?
he wasn't. We made that joke a lot, but he wasn't the Norse god. He was the furthest fucking thing from that goddamn Norse god. But he was such a biggest tool you could meet. But
Was
like
he an Egyptian god?
no, and he there
Egyptian
was one
slave.
time where he was called because he'd been misbehaving that day. He misbehaved a lot, and he was called to the principal's office. And this was in year 7, don't forget.
What, did he fuck
So-
the principal?
No, the principal. Oh,
Did
I just
he
realized the
fuck
principal
the
was
principal?
gay, but no, I didn't even know the principal was gay until like year 12.
Christ.
Anyway,
Yeah,
but still, that's not even relevant. But he was called to the office, and we were just like, oh, of course he's been called to the office. He was in class, so he had to get up and go. He ran away,
No, he stood up
But he
and
didn't
his
just-
pants were down with his...
but he didn't just run.
It was him.
He ran around the school, so the teachers couldn't catch him. Like he ran
What
around.
the
He knocked on
fuck?
that window. While like 10 minutes later, we're in class, just like being like, oh, I wonder what happened to Odin. And like he just knocks on the window, he's like, hi guys, and he runs away. And we're just like, what the fuck is going on?
And soon after,
It's
the
that blind-
teachers
Oh, yeah.
were racing.
Yeah,
off.
they-
that blind kid running around. What the fuck
Yeah,
is going on?
they got him with a net. No, I have no
What?
idea. I've got to find that. I don't actually know what
They got
happened
him
in
with
the
a
end.
fucking net.
I wouldn't be surprised
He's
if
just,
they did. Because
he's just,
fucking
running,
hell,
he's just running around, runs around the corner, flick! I'm caught, man.
Tase him. He's an uncontrollable beast. I don't know. He disappeared after he disappeared like the next year.
He disappeared.
disappeared.
The teachers killed him.
As in yeah. Well, I mean, he never showed up again for next year.
Running
So
around, so they just captured him with a butterfly net, took him to a room that he's never seen again.
beaten. And put it into a mulcher so you could feed the students for the next 10 years.
That's
how big he was.
Christ, no.
All right, that's great. Any last remarks on football or soccer or sport in general?
Alright, yeah, this is a sport thing.
Yeah, no.
That is a
Well,
derailing
change.
if I've ever seen one.
No. It's definitely about dicks.
Oh,
in
yeah.
School.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't think there's much else we could talk about. Like,
No.
there's-
So the rest of this is probably going to get deleted.
Oh, most likely not. It's great. It's great footage. Yeah, so thanks for watching this episode of the Mindless Show. This
Sports
has been
gone wrong.
That's the title. This has been the sport topic. Sports gone wrong in general. I've been joined by That Guy. Thank you for being a fan, I guess. And Kazuma. Thank you for fucking being a fan. I don't like Arsenal. I don't care. I don't even know who they are.
The North London English Football Club.
It's
They
even
have
got Premiership 2017. It's gold.
He paid like too much money for it.
Actually, I don't think I paid for this, so it was my birthday present.
Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to like, share, and subscribe for more, go ahead and do that. We've got a whole playlist for the rest of the Mindless Show for all of this season and everything else. Yeah, I think fuck you to the audience who declared that we should do episodes like more conventionally, because I don't like doing that. I like them more, whether artistical, doing stuff like this. I mean, we're outside. We've never filmed outside
Artistical.
before.
What do you mean conventionally?
very
Like the conventional
Testicle.
episode, like we just did the cult film episode where we just sit down and just talk on the couch about cult films, mindless.
I know. Sorry.
Mindless, motherfucker!
Mindless.
Yes, mindless.
You really want to be like that?
Yes, Kazuma.
It's. You say this is very artistical.
Artistical.
Yeah, it's become testicle.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. Next week's episode is on birds and why they fly. We'll see you then.
There's a bird right there.
What do you think I'm going to shoot the footage of? Yeah, we'll see you next time. Cool. Actually, wait, what's that?
What?
Hold on. Don't. This. Do you know what this is?
Yeah. It's an evil man.
It's an evil man. Okay, cool. I don't know why it's here. Do you think someone left it here before us? Because it was not here when I set up this camera.
Well, I have no idea. Like, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I've only been in existence for 2 episodes.
Yeah, of course you have. All right.
On a different note,
Farewell.
look at the birds.
Fuck me.
No.
Stepped on that wrong.
I would rather not to. You trying to film the birds? That's not gonna work.
No,
Are
I
there
just
any
picked
more?
the
Oh shit, there's
microphone.
even more over there.
Yeah, didn't you notice them?
Oh, that went for about
I was watching them the whole time we were talking.